emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, you keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Bring the truth.
From the gun, the ground game. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Savage. He wants to go deep. And it's caught inside the 20. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebel! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Paul, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So Hawaii's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going. And the screen is a great way to get him lathered up and get the defense starting to think about it a little bit more.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a move. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays to get...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Go to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Rebels will try to punch it in on first and goal. Makes it up. To the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
One thing this team has shown really this year is not taking long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game. And you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. You got to give this coaching staff a positions to have success.
And he's going to bring it out. And the returner will be brought down. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jeff. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game one, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game. They know coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. On the return, it's Trevino. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pop the draw. Smashes through. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And that is exactly why you're still to run the football. I haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. They have had to wear that, and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Nice completion here, this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and goal. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry, balls at the 24.
Yeah, the running back didn't get much here, but, clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
A shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNLV.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football. You know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, you find them, and they produce like this. You keep finding them.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to the Coyotes. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On 1st down from their own 22. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Running with power.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. It's a great job by the offense.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
the gun to give, looking for room. Shakes off the tackle. Really nice pickup there. The 44 with a first down.
It's so hard to play defense when you've got things in front of you. Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the other direction. You can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at so it wasn't easy coming downhill right at you. Hard to diagnose plays.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he runs into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This should be the last play of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's looking deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. They'll go to the ground. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball at the 25. To throw, it's Savage. They're throwing over the top of the knee. They're intercepted. Bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Jumped on top of the pile.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Fires to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back to its own.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity. You've got to put the ball on his spot. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the 10th interception.
They'll start this drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. The give to the back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Grab into the middle. It's Parker. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. On the run, it's Parker. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The lone back's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. Not much running room. He's got 1 down to the 12. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
The defense just spent a whole lot of energy, too. That was a long play. That developed and took time, and they were pursuing. They weren't able to get him initially, so you got dudes huffing and puffing in second wind, and this offense all of a sudden down close to your goal line. You might want to consider subbing some fresh bodies out on the field.
Yeah, it is tough being a quarterback near the goal line like this in the red zone. When you're throwing all these windows that are so tight, and you got to try to fit it into some tightest windows on the football field. Very difficult to do.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. It's a much-needed life for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. If you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, and it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to
be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Paul, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here. Just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Looking to throw it, Savage. He's got it down. Good pickup on that play. We'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Hey, 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling for the first down. Let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Let's go. They're going to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Savage. They make the stop after the catch. Still some work to do to pick up that first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Tackled after picking up the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking for the score. In good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. After this long of a drive, you have to cap it off with a touchdown, and here comes 3rd and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, UNLV. Reeled in and just made the house call.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with a passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it up the middle. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their 6. Looking to scramble. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built it up.
This is a 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the play, still got 4th down.
The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass.
He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Rebel. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you don't have to score points and bunches. This offense keeps the play accelerated. Scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a push going into halftime.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Rainbow Warriors will line it up on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Went to the running game on 1st down, now 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner will be knocked down. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller was dialing up. These guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining
a jet sweep pass. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't put the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now. You expect him to make those plays for you, make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. That's it by. Got his man on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Give to the back. Shoots his way for more.
It's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He has been in see-ball, get-ball mode all day, and he is making his mark in this rivalry game, guys.
I'll tell you, if he was sick and tired of reading about and hearing about the offenses coming into this one, this guy had his own designs and his own plans. He has been balling, David, all over the field.
And it's so fun. A rivalry game, you have so much emotion, so much passion. Well, guess what? You can let that out on defense. And defense, you can fly around, make plays, and he's been doing it all game long.
The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Guys, the running Rebels offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's got his man. Let's see what they've got on second down. 3:25. Power football with the run. Relying on that running game as they threaten to pick up with 4 down to the 13. They love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Rebels. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, how hard is it to defend nothing like this at running back? Play wide receiver. Design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack forced the 2-point try. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. On the run, it's Parker. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes in it.
Leaves it with the running back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and 1, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down.
And it's picked off. Made the play on the pick. Was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off. 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. That last one was sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal. They are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good when you start seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. He looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job on that. Let's understand the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Ready? Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. He'll ride his man on the option. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. Touchdown, UNLV! And the punishment has been extended. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I had played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
The give to the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. They'll go right back to the run. And sure, tackling there and keep them from getting to the first down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The UNLV offense ready to return to the field.
Take it to the half. Move that ball. Ready up.
Line gets set, first down.
Let's go.
Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Back to pass, it's Savage. Coming after him. Forced out of the pocket. Nifty little scamper on him. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his endless progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good play by this defense. Seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. It is true as he puts three on the road. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gets open down the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Hand off to the single back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Savage. It's complete to the right. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
They'll try to pick up the first. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys.
Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
On second down, just keeps firing. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Intentional grounding, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Dropping back, it's Savage. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Third and goal coming up here. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He'll need some juice in that arm on third and long. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on fourth and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here. On first down, here comes this offense. Let's go! He'll crank up this drive with a pass. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. 3:25. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
This is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're sure on film that people aren't going to like. Hopefully we can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. They'll try to really get into this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to pass, it's Savage. He lost one down the sideline. Falls it in on the right. And that's how you finish it off, scoring on the final play of the game. Doesn't affect the outcome, just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly